that levels reflection on Terrorblade at all before like level 9 is Hector. And
I thought you were going to say Monkeys Forever, but yeah, okay.
Okay, well, Monkeys Forever used to go like 4-0-4 in the mid lane or whatever.
But
that was back when reflection was actually good.
Yeah, why do you do this?
I think it's just that little extra bit of slow for the laning stage, like kill attempts that they're going to be going for. They have the Grimstroke Tiny, pretty reliable kill combo. Grimstroke probably the most potent killing support in tandem with any melee, like close the gap type of 4 position. And meanwhile, the Leshrak's probably going to have a pretty decent start bottom. Maybe not absolute free farm, but he's going to get his levels.
Okay.
And as the panel mentioned, Monkey King against Void Spirit. That sounds pretty rough. Wonder if he's going to do any like creep cutting shenanigans mid to early game 40R just to avoid as much as he can from the matchup. But I'm just concerned about this timing where Beastcoast's 4 heroes are going to be running around the map and Hector's going to be hitting creeps. The usual recipe for Beastcoast success, and I don't exactly see what NoPing can do to shut it down. There's going to be a lot of mid-game team fights and a lot of brawling. And a lot of Hector hitting jungle creeps. Yep. And I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so we'll see that Chris Luck Monkey King, as we talked about. This guy, it feels like, besides that OG, this man is all over the map. I know earlier we were talking about, his Slark performance at TI, one of the best of all time. He plays these heroes, and he plays very, very fast-paced. He is the reason a lot of the time Hector has the space to farm.
Yeah, absolutely. And Chris Luck, pretty much I'd say the up-and-comer out of the American region in the sense that he, like a year or two ago, I didn't really know much about this guy at all. Yep. And suddenly he's just owning. And obviously it doesn't mean he just got good overnight, but really making a splash on the scene, quite flashy. He's quite the character. I did meet him at the after party at TI, and he's just a funny guy. He doesn't seem to have a care in the world, and it really does show in his gameplay, too. Let's be honest there.
Well, you see all the items here, and it is going to be a 5-position Nature's Prophet, as you said. And this is the first game they've picked the Void Spirit, and it wasn't on Theo LaCour. They have picked Void Spirit every single game they've played Beast Coast. The other 4 games against other teams, they did not play Void Spirit. So apparently, they want to force this Void Spirit until Beast Coast finally is like, I guess we'll use our one of our bans on it. But no, 5 for 5 now in games versus Beast Coast. We'll see. And yeah, that middle matchup, I know we're going to be looking at this because it always feels like this 40R is going to be on the back foot for most of it.
Yeah, he let Monkey King get the passive stacks already up, so he gets the 2 denies basically for free. He did use his Resonant Pulse to secure the range in exchange, so I just rhymed on accident.
That's okay. There is going to be a toss up top. Uh-oh, the courier's there. It will make it away. Tree eaten by the Nature's Prophet. He makes it through. Actually, well, pulling the creeps. See you later, creeps.
I'm pretty surprised Grimstroke went for the Stroke of Fate here. I thought they were going to be going for the kills.
Reflection here. There is a toss. Oh, ends up missing the stroke, at least on KJ. They look for Coast to be like. Chicken
Courier?
just sitting here. The Greevel, it's still alive. Can this Greevel
Ninja
juke
Courier?
in and out? It's trying. He's looking.
Oh, no, the trees. It's protection. It's shelter.
I think he actually tried to do that. Can he move it out? It's still alive. I'm sticking with this Courier. They're pinging at Schofield's like, where is it? Oh, it's leaving. It's going to make it out, and now they're in trouble. You got Lillis and Schofield here. They're not the lowest HP, and it is 2v3, so
I expected
I'll calm down.
Nothing different from this game.
Yeah, an absolute crazy top lane already, which does mean in the bottom lane, you got to win this as NoPing, right? It's a straight-up 2v1 lane. You got to punish them, and now there will be a lift back. Tavo has the clap, throws it out, and yep, right-clicks them. That's going to be a first blood. They're doing what they need to do. The 2v1 lane, you got to win that one.
He went down dancing, though, and I think if you ask me, that's probably how he wanted to go.
How do you want to go, BSJ?
Peacefully in
your sleep?
I was going to say in my sleep, but I'd probably say, like, after winning my, like, just solo carrying the crap out of a Dota game and then just getting murdered from behind, you know?
Jiminy,
I didn't know it was coming.
BSJ.
It's peacefully because I didn't know it was coming, you know?
Cool. Well, I'm looking
Please don't nobody make that happen, please. Thank you.
13-5 in the mid lane for Chris Luck. The Void Spirit 9-0. Just trying to keep up, but you're going to continue to see those right clicks going top lane. Schofield not going to be able to find the Courier this time as the Greevel makes it. It didn't even have full HP, by the way. The Greevel was still like half HP. I'm not even going to leave it in there.
All things considered, Leshrac ended up getting a double wave under his tower because they killed him there. So he doesn't actually mind all that just happened. He's level 3 while the Brewmaster's only level 2. Level 3.5 actually, so about a half level ahead of the Brewmaster right now who just hit level 3.
And Whisper taunting the Rubik with his 2 legs.
Mid lane, he's doing better than I thought he would, meaning he's still losing on the Void Spirit, but it's not nearly as bad in terms of levels. Yeah. He'll come out of this with some sort of impact in the game.
It does feel right, because you talked about it, just the levels. Costa Bile is only level 2 while Hector's 3, so they're winning levels in all lanes. And now the Troll is in trouble. The Inkswell hits max range, so it only stuns for a little bit. Will that be enough? The 2-man stun, there's the toss. Costa Bile trying to get to the trees. Hector, one more right click should do it. There it is, gets the kill. Whisper's Curry goes down bottom, but feels like everything's going Beastcoast, and then I look at the gold lead, and it's NoPing. I thought, experience-wise, it is on Beastcoast, but
they just have 3 farm-heavy cores on Beastcoast, and I think if they come out of this laning stage, even remotely even, they're just going to
steamroll.
Yeah, because they're just going to all farm. All 3 of their cores need a good start, and even though Leshrac may be hurting on the CS department, like we said, he's going to get his levels, and he's already level 4. Did lose his courier, as you said, but Tavo's only level 3, so net worth may be in favor of NoPing because of what's going on bottom, but Leshrac will naturally recover very well based on the pace of the game so far. And we see a toss on the Costa Bile. They Centaur creep from the neutral camp, showing some love for the Beast Coast team here, but obviously doesn't lead to anything. Terrorblade did not have meta, so he's just chill hitting the creeps. He's like, okay, guys, you do your thing. I'm over here, putting 2 points in the illusion, or conjure image, rather than the metamorphosis now that it's on cooldown. Definitely the only player I see skill Terrorblade like this, but K1 Hector, we were talking about this the other day. How is it that he hits so many creeps the way he does, and then on Terrorblade he levels the ability that doesn't hit creeps, as we see the engagement. Tiny getting caught out a bit there. Rubik making the rotation from bottom, says his job is done. Secured Tavo's 28 CS at 5 minutes. Void Spirit here for the rune. Whisper might be in some trouble bottom lane, as well as you see the Nature's Prophet potentially going down top. This is a core kill, and we're watching. Nothing happens on the other side of the map, so that cleared up, and Leshrac's going to go down. Does get the bounty rune, though.
Yep, they scoop it up, as you said. Theo Lacour rotates top and helps get that kill on Schofield a little bit earlier. Now it seems like maybe they'll just get to play the 3v3 lane top, and Hector might not feel as safe anymore. There's going to be the blast. You see it. He gets lifted. Charges. We do not have any Sprout. He had a Quelling Blade anyways. But it does give Costa Bile a little bit of farm. He's just farming under the tower right now. 2 range creeps as well as a siege creep. He'll be happy about that. But middle lane, it was a 2-level difference. Chris,
20 denies. Yikes.
Yeah, that's a lot. He's going to have his phase boots soon. The thing is, usually you want to rotate on monkeying it. If you're dominating a lane this hard, when do you know to rotate or not?
I think you have to be able to push the lane into his tower and feel like you have time to do something before the lane gets back to your tower.
Okay.
That's like the general parameters.
Oh, and Theo Lacour will dodge Schofield's stun there. Just shimmies a little.
Top lane, K1 Hector. He's
dead.
He's all alone top with his supports mid, and that's just barely enough to kill him. Being a little, I would say, out of position, for lack of any better way to describe it, with his support showing mid like that.
Yeah, do you think that's just because he is, if I say like a hard carry, bottom, we're watching really quick, Tavo, he's trying to tank up the Edict with his creeps, and he does a nice job. He's just running now. No mana for a TP, but does Whisper know that? We'll see if he continues to chase. Oh, and Tavo, he jukes him out of his shoes, but Schofield says,
special delivery.
There you go. Schofield gets the kill. Whisper gets his level 6.
It would have been even funnier if Lesh got the kill there. Just like, here you go, buddy.
Yeah. You
Free Brewmaster.
So when do you see? Obviously, it sounds like you favor Beast Coast heavily into the late game, even the mid game. So when does NoPing, how early do they have to start, like 5-manning or taking Roche? Like, what do they need to do?
They have to win a couple team fights before Terrorblade becomes relevant in this game. Otherwise, all 3 cores are going to get farm on the Beast Coast side, and that's always how they win in like an idealistic scenario for this team specifically. Very greedy core lineups, as you see. Whisper maybe overplaying a bit as Theo Lacour wraps behind him with the Sprout TP behind, and Whisper does do a lot of damage on his way out, but that is a big kill, I would say. Only 200 gold. But needless to say, Brewmaster now has split, so this lane is pretty much over in terms of Leshrac coming back. I have to believe, because he would just die to split. They don't have a core that can occupy the lane of Brewmaster without just dying to split, unless they have a lot of help to assist them. So something that definitely goes in favor of NoPing for the time being.
Yeah. Well, Terrorblade, he has left the top lane. He has gone to the jungle as most TBs do, which, well...
Middle? We see Chris Luck getting gone on. Nope. The core was not able to get there in time. Sorry, continue.
You good? I don't even remember what I was saying now, but the troll is getting some farm.
I never remember what I'm saying either.
Both cores just pretty much in the jungle, which means supports are going to be getting some experience, it feels like, in these lanes that they don't want to go for. Theo Lecor tossing back Whisper. There is going to be a TP. Nope, it's a fake out. Theo, will he be able to make it out? Edict still shredding him. Nope, he's just going to get run down. And that is the pony. You got a lot of move speed on that hero with just brown boots even. They're thinking of diving Lelis bottom right now, but middle lane they're going in as well.
Misses the remnant.
Does. Will they just bring him down? Yeah, right-clicking him. Inkswell is going to stun for a little bit, so Tavo will lose his move speed. We need one more attack, it seems. There it is.
NoPing's here to clean up KJ, ideally. He has the Jingu Mastery activated already, but he might go down himself.
He throws the stun, KJ. I don't think he's getting out of here. He's going to throw him in the air.
He can dispel
out and then kill it?
Jingu.
He can. He teams out now. He's going to go for the kill. That's a slick play by Tavo. He is going to wand up, so he has some raindrop actually in his backpack. Move that up, Chris Luck. Tavo in a little bit of trouble by himself now. Ooh, boundless strike whiffs, and Tavo, he's just going to run away. Maybe not. There's the clap. Whisper needs hit the stun. It is level 2, so it's not the biggest, and they just make it out. That's a huge play. Middle lane, meanwhile, Hector's by himself. Is this just going to be a 3v1 kill? It is. Beastcoast crumbling like a delicious homemade cake right now, and
I wish homemade cake crumbled this hard.
Schofield even getting dove up top. Might just lose the tower.
Meanwhile, mid, don't try to talk about anything as kills are potentially happening. Never mind. They do net him up, or excuse me, sprout him up to get away.
40 art looking for the bounty runes. He will find one. The aggro, it looks to be a 4-for-0 bounty rune exchange for the Dire side. Still 2 on the map, though. Obviously, they could be stolen by someone. Schofield is getting harassed again. Who is rotating? It is going to be KJ. Doesn't even have to teleport in. There's going to be a Sprout. He will summon trees. Tries to block him and might make it away. One more attack. Axe has missed. Oh, he canceled it. Sorry, 40R kills Lelis, but Schofield does go down. And will be a kill now. Chris Luck on Theo. So you said it. I mean, just these two teams, it seems. They enjoy fighting nonstop.
Yeah. I think Terrorblade doesn't naturally fit Hector's playstyle, not because he doesn't farm, but because I've seen him already get caught out of position 2 or 3 times now. And Terrorblade is a positioning-based hero. When you really think about Hector's hero pool, they either have mobility or innate tankiness. As we see Whisper getting gone on bottom. The Grimstroke ultimate with the double, no bug.
Whisper could double kill him, or they might just both still go down. That's a lot of experience for Lelis. Just got level 8.5.
He's like, get all my skills, give me all my skills. Silence level Q.
Oh my goodness, KJ gonna try to run away now, but Chris Luck is here. Will he just fall off? He does. Right click him once. Lelis has to be careful. There's the blast, so Chris Luck not doing the most damage. Lelis, he wants to get that kill, but gets even more experience. The Treant's blocking him in. Nah, he'll survive for now.
That's so funny. You see him like, oh, I gotta level all my crap during this fight.
Wow, he went from 6, like early level 6, to straight up 8.5 with those 2 solo kills. Whisper's like, you're welcome, buddy. You know, he's saying it under his breath, but...
Yeah, we do see the Troll going for the battle fear this game. Perseverance first. Another weird one to me. I don't really think you need the health regen past the laning stage, and the damage is just so valuable on a hero with innate attack speed. But I'm sorry for talking about anything other than killing people as we see Chris Luck.
Splits up, and they get the kill on Chris Luck. They're looking for more Whispers here again. There will be an Ink stolen. Going to be a stun up on this Leshrac. He's probably just going to go down as well. There's a jump forward. Lelis goes down. Whisper goes down. Tavo gets the double. Costabile says, yo, what's up, guys? I guess I'll show up here as well. They're going to get a tier 1, and this is going to be a 4K lead here for NoPing. They're going to be able to get top tier 1 and bottom tier 1 before the 15-minute mark. Pretty well played right now by NoPing. You got to be nervous all of a sudden. I know you have the TB on one side, but a Battle Fury farmed troll is a little bit scary if you're a TB, right?
Yeah, I hate to say it. I thought they were going to be able to transition to this part of the game really well on the side of Beastcoast, but they kind of just fed.
Yeah, you see
like,
the replay.
8 or 9 kills throughout the course of the last few minutes, and this is just fighting in your own safe lane, what is often called the dead lane, against a Brewmaster with ultimate, and obviously NoPing understands they're at the advantage down here, and I believe that lane is living up to its name with 3 heroes on Beast Coast just dying. And now they've rotated naturally to the mid lane. The problem with losing your tower bottom like they did in feeding is it also leads to you losing your tower mid. It's the gateway drug of towers.
Oh,
basically,
top.
you get that bottom. Just keep fighting. I'll let you talk.
Get ready. Tavo's TP'd in. There's going to be another from 40. They're smoked up with the rest of them. K1 Hector dies immediately. Whisper, I'm sorry, but you're 100% dead here. There's going to be 2. He's going to throw out a double silence. Not too bad. That is going to be a ton of damage if they can't get their spells up. It's going to be a 2-man stun. It's going to be another 2-man stun. 40R actually goes down. Lelis and Whisper are 2v3ing this fight, and they're going to get them both. Lelis will finally go down. He is slowed. Whisper's like, please let me get another one, but it's a cool play. You still lost Hector +1, and you see the Panda. 11-minute Vlads. He's farmed, and it's scary if you're just going to be running into him.
Yeah, that dual lane bottom, even though he was behind in levels a bit, had naturally free farm on the Brewmaster. Second in the net worth. All 3 top net worths going to the Dire side, and that's shown in this 5K lead at 14 minutes. Hector gets a DD.
Oh, top lane. Whisper. He's just going to go down. You were talking about net worth. This is a 5 Nature's Prop, by the way. Full Spirit Vessel and ahead of the Leshrac in net worth.
That's just all these kills, man. That's the result. All of the Dire squad is rich. More than 1 kill per minute coming out from the Dire team. Does have an Echo Saber on the Monkey King. Working on an SNY on Terrorblade. May have to consider BKB with that Ogre Axe, but knowing Hector, he will not do that.
This is a 14.5-minute. Not just Battle Fury, he has Trezza 1 and a Wraith Band. This is a scary freaking troll.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he didn't do this last game, but this game he definitely has to against the Terrorblade if you want to scale from a Troll Warlord perspective. You want like Battle Fury, SNY, BKB Abyssal, Satanic, and you just man up on his ass and kill him.
Well, toss into the air. Schofield does actually steal the bounty run at this point. You're 6K down. Might be worth it losing that kill. You get the bounty run for Hector and
they're looking for more. Whisper, they know he's here. Double Astral Step used by 40R.
Oh, the 8th Remnant. There's a creep, but they did end up getting some vision on him. 40R, do they get this kill? He has no more Astral Step, as you said. Whisper could throw out a 6 stun, but Tavo's here. Misses the clap.
Doesn't activate the Cinder Brew.
He doesn't. Oh, the stun misses too. He is taking so much damage on Tavo, though. He doesn't want to waste split. Whisper's playing him right now. I mean, he's still going to go down, but a nice effort there. Looks like they will just go right into this Tier 2 tower, and this is why I did favor NoPing going in this matchup. Their play as a team is just, I don't want to say immaculate, but it's close. They are going to try to get him double silence as well, but they run back together and will be fine. They want to tank for the Siege Unit. They're like, yo, we got to get this tower. The Siege Unit has to stay. Teleport forward with that Spirit Vessel. Tavo splits up. See you later, Lelis. A throw into the air. Will they pull him down? Yep. Schofield into the 8th Remnant. I'm not sure there's any brakes on this train, my friend.
I underestimated. I'll say, in the draft, I called NoPing to be having a rough time with it, but they are all out brawling and just running at Beastcoast. I think Beastcoast is getting a taste of their own medicine.
Yeah.
And this is looking real ugly real fast.
Yeah, and the thing is, you know, Hector has to, like, pretty much carry this game, but at this point, he needs a lot more. And the thing is, you always want to be, like, an item up on Terrorblade, right? He's a lot like a Meepo or something, and he's not going to be.
Yeah, he even went back for the Dragon Lance as well as the full SNY that he has queued up with that Belt of Strength. So his fight condition, in my opinion, is the BKB. He clearly has no intention of buying it anytime soon. Does find the Vambrace, so that's a good find for a Terrorblade, expecting him to put that in his jungle slot, which he does.
Middle lane, you could tell Whisper's like, yo, they're going to be around. They might go on me, so sit behind me, but he'll just clear the creep wave. And I did see something I forgot about. Nature's Prophet versus Monkey King. He doesn't have boots, but he just has twice in a row Nature's called Treants and just stunned the Monkey King. The fact you can globally teleport, you're probably the best hero for chasing down a Monkey King, it feels like.
From the support role, almost certainly, but any hero like Ember, Storm, these heroes all destroy trees with their mobility spells. Can be quite annoying to deal with on the side of Monkey King.
And what is he right now? He is 2-1-0. He's only been involved in 2
They're
kills.
looking. Oh, he misses the astral step.
Yeah.
Accidentally got himself on the low ground. So he probably would have died there if 40R hadn't quite messed that up.
We see him pushing in bottom. They're still looking. 1 astral step. There's going to be the Yules. 8th, the Remnant gets put down. Lelis in trouble. Will he at least get his ability up? No, a stolen Leshrac stun, and then just throw some axes and clean them up. Don't even put themselves in danger to get that kill.
God, Splitter is so good on Rubik.
Can you
Because
explain why?
it's not a channeling spell,
Thank
it's a
you.
cast animation. So Rubik goes from having the normal stun delay of 0.35 to just the 0.01 or whatever he has on all of his spells.
Oh no, and that was a meta. I know he was going to use it at the farm, but he did pop it right when he saw the stun toss combo. So even if you wanted to farm, the enemy team now has the timer on your metamorphosis. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah, they're going to definitely punish this.
Yep.
But I
And
don't
the
think
Roche.
K1 was looking to fight really anyway. He has no BKB, as I mentioned, full SNY and Dragonlance. He is really pushing the level of greed here, maybe thinking that until Monkey King gets BKB, they can't fight anyways, and he's going to naturally farm much faster due to the nature of Terrorblade. So maybe he's just trying to line up those BKB timings, but they are going to get the free Roche. Troll gets the Yasha, going for the BKB, may double back for the SNY since he has this Aegis, but if they really want to force the issue, BKB should be a coming.
Yeah, and he has the Vampire Fangs, which I'm sure
The
every
value
troll
there.
loves. Yeah, 15% lifesteal. And you know, 250 night vision don't matter. It's always good.
Yeah, it adds up. Makes most heroes have about 1,050 radius, which if you do the math, you go from 8 squared to 10.5 squared.
That's a lot of squares, my friend.
Of the AoE that you can see around you.
Okay.
And that's about a 50% increase because you go from 64 to about 110.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That seems really good. Night vision, one of those things. Even pros, I feel sometimes are just like, they just kind of forget about it, right? But night vision with like Lunas and stuff, always good.
Yeah.
Ooh, and they are smoked up. Theo, by the way, he has that Philosopher's Stone, probably the best neutral item you can have as a Rubik. And there to look, Lelis actually gets blasted by that Nature's Call. Oop, they're going in middle. Do they want to take a bite? Oh, he gets silenced before he can split. He's going to try to right-click it off. Schofield
He
gets
might
the stun
die.
toss combo. Will he? Yes, he will. Whisper with the great stun. That's a 2-for-0 trade now.
Stolen toss.
Will they be able to get anything? Chris Luck, he's going. He's going to jump down. Theo LaCour, I'm sorry, you're dead. He gets the tree, but he can't jump onto it. Goodbye. Goes
Classic
down.
Beastcoast.
They are going to win this mid-game team fight, like you said. And they're, you know, they like going down, and then they like coming back. 4K lead only for NoPing now. Hector is almost 1,000 gold up. No, he's only about 100 up right now on the Troll, but the fact he is in front again, a little bit scary.
Hear me out. So, Hector, right? He's an efficiency type player.
Correct.
What if he realized, alongside the rest of his teammates, that he's effectively achieved max efficiency on the map in terms of farming creeps, and they have to give the opponent kill streaks and the advantage to get more gold off of kills to increase his GPM?
You never know.
Damn.
You
Yeah,
never know.
I just realized I think I learned everything I need to know about Hector. As we see the replay of that last fight,
Yeah,
just catching that Brewmaster with his pants down, he gets bursted way faster than I think he expected to with that
Bottom
Pipe
lane,
Vlad's build.
KJ and Chris
Schofield is just at tier 3s as a 5-4 position tiny.
Yeah, Chris Luck is getting caught though. He's just dead. This is a very farm core. He does buy out his full BKB at least, so he won't lose gold, but you give a lot of gold there.
They are going to have a
Really
good
tips him.
timing, though, when he comes back to life. Hector also has his BKB done. Once he buys that Ogre Club, nice. That actually makes a lot of sense now that I look at the Monkey King's timings and Hector's timings. They lined up perfectly, and that's a sign of a good squad when they have that. But by no means does that put them at the advantage. NoPing clearly wanting to force the issue. Troll is about 400 gold off of BKB of his own. Maybe they can wait. I don't know about this. Monkey King is alive in 15, but they just got to be careful. Tavo especially, making sure he gets that ultimate off before getting bursted. Does have the Nether Shawl on top of the pipe, so his magic resistance is sitting at a nice 66%. So every spell effectively does a third of the amount of the damage.
He's got 6,000 health in regards to magic damage. That's a lot. Chris Luck TP's in. BKB is up, but...
oh, he pops it. That might have been a kill if that Aether Remnant ended up hitting. There will be the split from Panda. You got to be careful if you are the Radiant, because his BKB is already off cooldown.
That was a very peculiar TP. Did he not just expect him to hit him with a bunch of nukes?
I'm not sure, but it's a 6K lead now, and NoPing, they have kept this 4 to 6K lead the whole time. You are going to have to push uphill eventually. And we'll see. Oh, middle. They're looking for a fight. Schofield gets pulled in by the Aether Remnant. And they will just be farming up Costa Bile with that battle for you. Has a Yasha BKB like we talked about. And Tomes being flown out by both teams. Even though it's at the 23-minute mark. You like the Void Spirit build. He wins the Yule. Oh, middle lane. He's going in right now. He's going to try to get out. Whisper has the stun. Schofield, stun toss, combo.
Oh, the tree stun.
Will just kill him. No, Theo LaCour somehow still alive. He's running back. Schofield can't even kill him. There's going to be the Aegis going down. He is kind of by himself, but Schofield does go down. Monkey King gets the balance. No, BKB pop by Costa Bile. Now he's running forward. Whisper's in a lot of trouble. Hector does get the kill finally on Theo LaCour, but Costa Bile is so scary. His BKB is going to be wearing off, and Hector does have his. KJ from behind goes for it. Lelis, next one to go down. It seems Troll will go down as well. He pops his ulti. He's trying to lifesteal, but no, the double BKBs used after Troll's BKB. Tavo here, no ulti, throws out the clap. There goes Chris Luck, and uh-oh, Hector, you're all by yourself, and we have a 4-step medallion spirit vessel on this 5-position Nature's Prophet, and he is having a good old time. They got to jump forward. One astral step is up. They're scared of the Sunder. Oh, the block in instead. Aether Remnant on the ground. He won't be able to get it off now. Perfectly chained abilities by NoPing. That was a flawless team fight almost. Wow. Okay, thank you, Theo LaCour. I myself needed a break, and I do appreciate that. Man. And you know, like, Beastcoast, I feel like a question mark was about to come out, because you just paused after you won a team fight, but Tavo does DC, you know. Has a little bit of a Discord issue, he says. And right now, it feels like NoPing is completely dominating this game. Even with an early BKB pop by Troll, your Monkey and TB get a BKB afterwards. And, well, what do you do now, BSJ, if you are Beastcoast? Like, how do you... It's going to be harder to farm the map, because now they're just going to push and get all the wards on your side.
You just got to run it back once you have your BKB metamorphosis again, because that's your case, that's your condition for fighting, and Terrorblade's going to be able to get a decent amount of farm just using illusions on the creep waves, but I'm worried about the farm of the rest of his team. I don't think Lesh and Monkey King can really walk out on the map. You're already seeing the Leshrac off lane technically started safe lane, but he is a 3 position. Only 6,000 net worth 24 minutes into the game.
Yeah, all he has, he does not, like, truly have a real item yet. He has Mana Boots, a Ghost Scepter, and a Hood, not even a Pipe yet. And so he is going at least those, the typical offlane items that, well, we haven't been seen Whisper getting, so that's good, but the problem is he's so underfarmed he doesn't even have one yet. Double damage for 40, sorry, bottled up with the Crystallis. He is going for the Ags next, and he's only 1,000 off it on that Void Spirit. They're pushing in middle. Is there a chance they push high ground here? No Aegis. Roche may respawn in 2.5 minutes. And seems they just want to get that last tier 2 top. Check off all the boxes. Costa Bile. Just respawn. He did go down, so they got the highest net worth kill in that last fight on him. Unfortunately, they lost everyone for it. And this Nature's Prophet, I can't say enough. KJ, last game in this game, absolute masterclass on this 5 roll.
Yeah, this is about the most impactful 5-position Prophet I've ever seen.
Boy, is a beast, and he is actually getting close to a full solar crest now. Monkey King smoked up, jumping from tree to tree. He has the cast range, so he can fly pretty far. They need to find anyone they can, and I like this. They are near Costa Bile. The problem is it's hard to jump up there.
Sword for Troll, that's value.
Wow. Even so, 2% more lifesteal now, and the extra damage, and it's just extra healing.
I'm ashamed, Grant.
Why is that?
It's 17% bonus on the 17%, so it's effectively 20%.
Yeah.
So you saying it's 2% extra hurts my emotions.
Well, that's fine, BSJ, because we know my math isn't good, and that's why you're here.
Yeah,
We actually,
I
you're not
have
even
to do
hired as an
something. My
analyst.
talking isn't very good, and that's why you're here.
Yeah, you're. We didn't even hire you as an analyst. You're actually the mathematician here.
Thank you, buddy.
So drop some numbers, baby.
That's what I got for you.
Appreciate it, Troll. Level 18, almost 19. It feels like, is NoPing on a timer here? As long as they just keep constricting, they'll always be ahead.
As long as they're slowly gaining a lead, I think they're perfectly fine. Agceptor on the Void Spirit.
Yeah, they get a lift. This should be needed.
That
The
damage.
silence over on the TB because of the Ags as well is going to ink swell him, but the toss back by Theo LaCour with the Rubik. Does toss him in, and there's going to be Costa Belay. He's getting right click. He does it as BKB as well as Zolti. Two locked up in the backside. Void Spirits try and get out. This is not a place you want to fight if you're NoPing. The Brood will split. BKB popped on Chris Luck. Their BKBs are both down, though. Can they make it out? This is a dieback from Schofield, by the way, if he goes down. It looks like he should, but Chris Luck trying to help out his teammates. Whisper wanting to kill all the pandas. Schofield runs forward, but it's a DD on that Void Spirit. And they make it out. I want to say that favors NoPing. You get one kill as well as both BKBs pop. Now you're going to initiate back in. You know he doesn't have any magic immunity anymore. Pulls him in. In goes Schofield. Stun toss combo onto one of them. Theo LaCour will survive. Tavo now tanking up a ton of damage.
Troll goes down.
Belay
No
actually
ult
goes
used.
down. Whisper and Chris Luck find him, and all of a sudden, I can't believe you just lost a fight with no BKBs. Theo LaCour goes down. KJ is going to go down as well, I'm pretty sure. And just, as you said, maybe some missed skills and missed items, and you just lose a pretty bad fight.
I could just say that Rubik started that fight by tossing a tiny into the fight that was already ink-swelled. So he just like stunned his own teammates. That was pretty funny, but yeah, I don't get it either, man. With Beastcoast, I just watch these fights. You go into the fight thinking there's just no way they can win. They already used their BKBs. They're down by 11,000 net worth, and then somehow they kill Troll before he uses his ultimate.
And they are pushing into the base. No buyback Rubik or Troll. This is going to be an easy tier 3, if not easy racks. 5-man silence, 40R. He does a lot of damage. If he had +1, maybe. There's Tavo, blinks forward. The Sunder, and there's the stun by Whisper. It's a kill. Nicely done by Whisper there. A struggle of a laning phase, but who cares about the laning phase, BSJ, if you can just win the mid game? And there's going to be two linked together. Hector trying to run away, doesn't have his BKB. Chris Luck does.
Let him go.
Whisper. Ghost Scepter.
The toss!
Oh, Schofield might
No
save
way.
him. He did.
Dude, that was sick, man. Laylis just walks in, sacrificing himself. Is Lesh going to get out? Yes, he does.
Schofield,
Dude.
do we have a disable? No.
Dude, Schofield is one of the most polarizing four-position players. He makes some of the weirdest plays and some of the most hype plays I've ever seen, man.
Boy's a beast.
The guy just tossed the Leshrac, who was Ghost Scepter, does snipe the courier on KJ there, but wow, that was actually insane that Leshrac lived there. That's one of those where if you're the opponent team, you're just like, how the hell did that guy get away?
Yeah, like that should be a free kill, but instead he saves him. The only problem here is you do get a full center X, but the free Rosh, and yeah, we'll go back and watch this fight because it was a crazy one.
They are taking Rosh to the DD in the meantime, but I mean, they do all this damage with the AoE Acceptor and from the Void Spirit, but that just means Sunder effectively does more damage, and Brewmaster does not look very tanky when he's only got about 20% of it.
Yeah.
Health-wise, that is. Rosh does go down. Meanwhile, it was free, no contest.
On here, we're going to see the sick play on the replay very shortly. Whisper, you're dead. Just kidding. Perfect blink. He blinks in front of the Lesh, so there's no chance of even tossing an enemy, only his ally. Just well played by Schofield.
Yeah, so Troll had a DD. They had no way to contest on Beastcoast. They took Rosh, Cheese on the Void Spirit, Aegis on the Troll, just to get everyone up to speed here.
Well, Dagon, do you agree with this? Void Spirit going Dagon next. Is this just a 40R classic? We saw it with this puck as well, but that's a little more understandable on Void Spirit.
I'm all about the Crystallis Dagon build. This would be one of those. Oh.
What? Who was it? Sorry, I don't know either. Oh, it was Costa Belay. Might have just fat fingered
yeah,
a
that's
BKB.
a Chinese BKB right there.
Oh.
I think this would be a great build to put on like the Reddit, like guess this hero.
Yeah.
And you just see Crystallis, Ags, Yule's Dagon.
A lot of people might say puck too. It's just funny, they do want to start this fight. You don't have a BKB on Troll. I'm not sure if Raiden even knows that, but they're all gonna get out. No, Schofield, 0.2 seconds left on that TP. They will bring him down.
Costa Belay needs that Abyssal Blade so he can effectively cancel the TP of Lesh when he has that Ghost Scepter, because he's TP'd in front of his face like that twice now. Ghost Scepter having some serious value here.
Seems like he's queuing up the MKB, though, not finishing up the Abyssal Blade. You surprised?
I am a bit surprised, just because they have a lot of ways to kite him at this current moment. The Glimmer Cape, the Yule Scepter, the Ghost Scepter, and overall, he does need the MKB to threaten the Terrorblade, but the Abyssal allows him to threaten everyone else, and it just matters which one he prioritizes. I think the Leshrac, when you take into account how much health and how easy it would be to kill him with a few seconds of lockdown, might be the better target to be aiming for with your items. But I don't think it's crazy for somebody to want to go MKB against Terrorblade, not only because of the butterfly evasion, but that MKB proc does go through BKB, and it is not physical damage, so it ignores the armor from Terrorblade.
Well, Monkey King has an MKB of his own. Echo Saber BKB into that MKB. And they're just going to push in middle now. You have the Aegis, you have the cheese, but the only problem is they have a Terrorblade who can just pop Reflection multiple times. And there's not much you can do. You get all the auras from it, too.
Yeah, he did take the 10-second, or the 10 all stats rather than the 10-second reflection cooldown, but...
That's a carry player thing.
Yeah, either way, he does have the Hurricane Pike done on the Terrorblade, and he also has an Orb of Destruction. Does get gone on, but he can just force step if he absolutely has to. He's chilling.
I love that he doesn't, you know, other people, you know, they might just freak out. He didn't even, he's just like, Reflection, whatever. You're not actually going to go on me, and we both know it. But Schofield, he will get a stun. Tavo on the outskirts, they will put two of them together. It is the real Troll as well as the real Void Spirit, but it might just be a wasted ult here. The Monkey can't wait for him to come in. A nice stun by Whisper actually finds Kostabile. He has the Aegis, he has his ulti. Is he just gonna lose his Aegis like that? He will to the Leshrac, who is Spirit Vestaled. Hector on the backside, looking to get any kills he can. Whisper trying to run, and now Hector, he pops his BKB as well as it, but there's gonna be a first hit bash, so somehow the Rubik, will he live? No, he dies to his own illusion. Kostabile wants to bring him down. It is gonna be a nice Hurricane Pike away. Chris Luck about to lose his BKB. He's just jumping anywhere he can. Hector, will he get silenced? They don't want to get him Sunder, but he does! And he gets Tavo down. Kostabile is ulted, but he is taking so much damage. Hector is just going to win this. And now the Nature's Prop's going to go on. He actually makes it up on the hill, but look at that. Inkswell, Whisper, stun, jumps down. Give me that kill, says Chris Luck. They're going to clean up the rest of them. It's going to be a 5-for-1 trade with only Lelis going down and buying back. Absolute beast plays from Beastcoast.
There, suddenly the game's even.
And if it's even at this point in the game, you have to be favoring a TB Monkey King,
right? Oh,
right?
Absolutely. Terrorblade hard outskills.
Are they just going to end the game?
Yeah, they might just march down.
There's no Troll buyback. There's no Void buyback. Do they know that?
They might try to force it.
But they just...
I think they're going to wait. Like, if they're going to only care if the other two heroes buy back. They don't care about Brewmaster. They just don't care.
He doesn't even have any... It's just... The game is legitimately just... Oh, wait up the glyph. Can these clear out the creeps? It is double cleave. No, they glyph up their own creeps. Very smart play there. There goes one of the tier 4s. Well,
they'll have another creep wave coming, so as long as they keep hitting the Ancient, it's just over, man. The Blight, the Orb of Destruction, serious value here.
Absolute... just wow. I'm pretty sure NoPing was ahead in this game for 30 of the 34 minutes.